Namaste. Today we will be learning regular expressions in Python. So far we have seen different data structures like lists, tuples, dictionaries, and Python. We have also seen how to read file contents. More importantly, we have also searched for patterns and extracted lines that we are interested in. For this, we used string methods like split and find, using lists and string slicing concepts. Now, when we could do this by string methods of split and find, then what's the necessity of regular expression? Why we need regular expression? What is it all about? Today we will be learning about all this. First, let's see what is regular expression. Yeah. Or regular, then we will see with an example why we need regular expression. Regular expressions are used to match the strings patterns. For example, it could be particular characters, words, or patterns of characters. Regular expressions, also referred to as a regex or a regex, provides a concise and flexible means for matching strings of text. A regular expression is written in a formal language that can be interpreted by a regular expression processor. So when I say formal language, there are different categories of formal language. It could be the language of mashed parentheses. Say, for example, I can say this. When I say this string, it's valid, isn't it? Whereas when I say this, is it valid or not? It's not valid. So there are uh, different categories of formal languages like regular, context free, and many more. But let's know only this much for right now. You will be learning in depth in system software and compiler design. So for Python, to learn this much, this knowledge is enough. Okay. Now, regular expressions are almost their own little programming language for searching and parsing strings. Now, let's assume that we have two files, file 1 and file 2, where there is huge data in it. I have taken only few data out of this. From these two files, I'm interested to extract only those details, or I can say records, which fall in 5th month. Okay. Now, assume as of now, we don't know regular expression. We know only the knowledge of strings. Now, I know how to extract using strings, right? So with that knowledge, I'll be writing like this. Let us assume that we want to read file 1 and file 2. By using this, R1 is equal to open file 1 and R2 is equal to open file 2, and we'll be using for loop. So if I write the code like this and with the string 05 and a condition, if condition, what is the output I'll be getting? So I'll be getting the output this. So this is right or wrong? Now, if you see my question was to get the details of 5th month. Whereas here, if I see here, I'm getting the day. 05 is a day, not month. But it's not correct, right? No, fine. Let us see one more code. I want to extract 6th month and 7th month. Now, when I see the output is right, according to this, the output is right. But suppose assume that 06 instead of 24, 06 is replaced in place of 24. That in that case, my output would be again wrong, right? Now, to be more specific and to get the perfect answer, then what we are supposed to do is we should see according to the pattern of the date before 05 and after 05 there is a dash, right? So what if we write like this? If we replace 05 in the above code with dash and 05 dash. Then we can expect the right answer. Right? Now, say for example, now even now I'm seeing only with the strings. Still regular expression, the concept of regular expression is still not come into picture. Now say for example, now what if I want to search for USN of VTU students? Then how do I write a pattern? It's in this format, right? Like 1CD 17 CS 001. So CD indicates the college code, 17 indicates the year of entry of a student, and CS is the department to which the student belong to. And then is the numbers. There is a mix of both the numbers and characters, right? So how do we match these things? It's very difficult for us to write a, write a pattern using strings. Okay, let us take one more example. Now, if you want to verify the phone numbers of different country, right? It could be India, it could be any US countries, or it could be anything. Even if you take in India different states, also the number may be 10 digits, but the number starting number would change, right? For such kind of pattern, it's very difficult for us to use only strings, or it could be SSN for employees. Then the we have clever wildcard expressions for matching and parsing strings in Python. Okay, let us have a quick look for regular expressions which supports such wildcards. So for example, first one, the caret symbol matches the beginning of the line, dollar matches the end of the line, dot matches any character. So there are so many wild cards here which supports regular expression. Now, how do we use this actually? When we are supposed to use, how we are supposed to use? So now we have certain format to follow. Now before we use that in Python, we before you can use regular expression in your program, Python program, you must import the library using import RE. Next, there are few methods which RE or RE module support. Like you can use re.search to see if a string matches a regular expression, similar to using the find method for strings. And next you can use find all to extract portions of a string that match your regular expression, which is similar to combination of find and slicing in strings, right? And you can use re.match to see if a string matches a regular expression, similar to using the starts with method for strings. Okay, now here we will see, now in this example, we will compare re.search with string methods find and starts with. Now let's see how it goes. Here, if h is equal to open mbox.txt, mbox.txt is a text file. Now we are going to search or find those lines which is starting with the word from, right? If we want to use a string method find, then we will be using this code. Suppose the same code or the same problem, if we want to use a regular expression, then we will be using this. So when we compare these two code, the output is similar. Whether you use find method or you use regular expression, only the syntax differs. What exactly it does is, both method searches for the position of one string within another. So to be more specific, These methods searches for the first occurrence of a string. Now let us go with the other example, which is starting from. If I use this starts with, is the from should be there at the start of every line or every string. So since we are parsing in the file mbox.txt, so it will search for in every line whether any line is starting with from. Those lines will be printed. Similarly, if I want to write the same using regular expression, this would be the changes, right? Now here, now let me execute this program and show. See, if you see here, from, in this case, it is at the start of the string. In the second line, it is somewhere in the it is a second word. And again in the third and fourth line, it is again in fifth line, it is starting somewhere here. Hope you got to know how search or find works. Now let's come back to the again the same program. Suppose if you want to replace this with regular expression, then it would be like this. Yes, and you need to import. The output will remain same. Same output you will be getting. Now we'll see the wildcards. See, there are many special characters supported by regular expression module in Python, which makes the search pattern even more powerful. The most commonly used special character is the period or full stop, I can say, which matches any character. And also there is asterisk character, which means it is any number of times, 0 or more occurrences. Now if you see here, there is a text here. We have just taken the example as some text here. Now if you see here, if there is, this caret symbol match the start of the line. Next, this dot match any character. Now this star, it means many times, 0 or more occurrences. Now this whole meaning says that the character which is starting from X and followed by any characters, 0 or more occurrences, again followed by colon. So if you see this, the output of this particular regular expression will be this. Fine. Now, suppose if I am too rigid that I want those lines where the line should start only from X dash followed by non-white space characters, then there will be a small changes in regular expression. Now I'll just see here, just share. Now here what I can do is, in dot space, in dot, I'm supposed to use this dash, and since it is my question was non-white space characters, then slash and uppercase yes. So I'm being bit specific with the question. So if I say dot means what happens, dot will give you any character, it need not be dash. But here in this case we are becoming little rigid by giving dash. So this we are more specific with the pattern, right? Now the next question is now character matching in regular expressions. Now based on the previous knowledge, now first question is print those lines that starts with F followed by any two characters and ends with M. And search for second one is search for lines that start with from and have an at sign. Okay. Now this we will be continuing in the next class. Okay. Thank you.